Hey, what's up YouTube, Scout Badger here, and we are back on day 3, late day 3 of our Conflict of Nations Let's Play. So, today, I literally just posted the first episode, so this will probably come out 3 weeks later, so, yeah, hopefully you guys can post some advice in that, and it's some good advice, and I'll try to implement it possibly in the next episode. So, okay. Not much has happened. We are still struggling with resources, in particular rare material. Although we have got one research slot moving, we need more rare to upgrade our production to then get more rare, and it's endless cycle. Heaps of fun. So that's that. We're also working on, if we close the settings, we come into here, another fighter aircraft, so air superiority fighter, and that's going to allow us to patrol more of our oceans and just generally be more effective and defend against air. So if you come over here at the moment, we can see that we have got our air superiority fighters patrolling, and I'm trying to eliminate this last group of Icelandic troops that managed to sneak around me somehow, and that's been rather annoying. So at the moment, sending them back to defend the city, because that's really all I care about. The rest of these provinces, yeah, useless. So that's what's happening at the moment, using the fighter to patrol and hopefully deal some damage. Although, from what I've seen so far, it hasn't, so I think I'll have to direct strike it once it gets within range. It's just out of it at the moment. If we come up here, we can also see that yesterday, towards the end, or actually at day change, Tonto rebelled, and there was a rebellion, and there was some insurgents. Kind of pointless if you ask me, they died for nothing. So we're going to roll back in there and we're going to capture it. One thing I do like about this game is certain units can't conquer territories, and while I see that as kind of counterintuitive, it is more realistic. Like, let's say, you know, for example, in Call of War, a tank brigade or a armored car group, well, how are they going to control a whole city? It makes sense that you need a battalion of troops to keep order, to actually capture the territory itself. Anyway, so that's what's happening there. We're going back in and we'll capture that literally right before day change. 2 minutes and 15 seconds, 14 seconds before day change. Now we've also got some troops on some lovely paths. As we can see, we finished our first corvettes. Now, had research not been such an issue, I would have skipped corvettes and gone straight to destroyers. But due to the price of that extra research and then building the naval bases and stuff, we've had to go straight to corvettes. Another thing I find weird about this game is level 1 naval bases, you can't even build anything from them. You can use them to embark and disembark troops, but you need level 2 to actually start building, so that's pretty odd. Anyway, so we have 2 corvettes, and they're going to head down to Morocco, and we're going to use them to shell out the Morocco capital. And this will allow our troops to come in, hopefully unopposed. So that's the plan at the moment. They're going to come in, they're going to park just outside the Moroccan capital, and they're going to shell it. But first, I want to actually make sure there's troops there, so they're not just shelling nothing. So that's what's happening there. We can also see that I am grouping some troops up for the attack. I'm going to send 2 mechanized infantry. I'm pretty sure that's mechanized infantry. Ah, damn it. Motorized infantry, 1 combat recon vehicle, and mobile anti-air. So we have finished our mobile anti-air, and these things are basically, from what I understand, defend against helicopters and direct strike. So yeah, we need to build some rocket systems in order to create larger areas of defense from attack jets and strike planes and bombers and that sort of stuff. But at the moment, that seems pretty sufficient. For the past few days, I've been having a look around the map, trying to figure out what's happening and who's who. And basically, okay, let's just turn around back on, because that's like, there's like no difference there. Like, I mean, if you guys complain about morale map on this, I'm going to be slightly annoyed, because come on. At least, there's no difference. Anyway, I thought there might be. Anyway, if you'd like to see morale map turned off, let me know, and I'll try to do something about it, and end up forgetting like normal. Anyway, so like I said, coming over here, the only real threats we have to worry about, and players that seem active or heading in at least the right general direction, saying that I don't even know if I'm heading in the right general direction, is Italy. Italy is one of the only other players in the game that has built stuff in his cities. So he's very likely to be the only threat we will meet this game. Although he's done a few silly things like building local industry in places where he doesn't need it. It's pretty clear he's new, but he's at least making a step in the right direction. Oh, he's even building an airfield down there. So Italy is one we have to worry out for. If we have a look at, France, Spain, and all the other sort of players in the area, they haven't done much at all, and these are probably the players that in the tutorial game go inactive. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. At this point, it's me and Italy battling it out. I haven't seen anyone else engage in anything constructive. Even Russia, who is currently winning the game, has not done much at all. So I expect over the next few days to see everyone except me and Italy go inactive. So also just looking in here, it does appear as though Poland has built a army base. But that would be about it from my guess. What's happening in here? In East Germany? Nothing at all. So yeah, there's not much happening, and like I said, I expect that within the next couple of days I'm going to see a lot of players drop out, and it'll just be me and Italy left to fight it out. That being said, it does make it a lot easier for me to get into the region. Now I have to be careful when I do come down here. I am very tempted to just roll right through Algeria and into Tunisia. Is that how you say it? Tunisia? Close enough. But then I might provoke Italy if he just sees me just smash down here. Another thing we've got to consider is, just like with Call of War, is morale. We're going to head so far away from our core, and we're going to have heaps of morale issues down here. I'm still trying to figure out what the best way to deal with morale is. From what I understand, building army bases, bunkers, they increase morale, I'm pretty sure. If we have a look at morale, yeah, army bases, and ooh, recruiting officers increase morale as well. Okay, I need more recruiting officers, so just got to keep building buildings by the looks of it to bring that morale up, and just do the simple things like with Call of War, fight only one player at a time, and yeah, that sort of thing. Keep resources high. So going forwards, what I really want to work on is boosting our production. I feel as though we've got a sizable force, and we really just need to work on maxing out our production in our core cities. So that's where I want to go from here. I want to try upgrade all of these production sites again, or all of the core ones, to level 2 arms industry or higher, and I really want to make sure I get this one up to level 5 ASAP, and then on top of that build up max level air bases and ports to ensure I'm getting as much rare material as I can out of it, because rare material is what's holding me back. I have very little money, so what is available on the market is just too expensive. So yeah, not much I can do in that area. Although since stage change, a lot of new stuff has come on. I could probably sell some stuff. Is anyone wanting any oil at the moment? Yeah, I could sell a little bit of oil, but as you can see, I just don't have, no one needs oil that desperately. They can sell my surplus and what I don't need. So thank you for watching. If you have any tips or advice, let me know, even though it's going to be a long time. Yeah, actually don't bother with the tips and advice, guys. Like, I mean, by the time this comes out, it'll be 3 weeks from now. Yeah, like, I mean, you can if you want, but I don't know. See how you go, see what you feel like.